open the season. Good now to be joined by Jay Billis. I want to start talking about Greg Marshall. He was extremely successful at Wichita State. The accusations brought up against him, though, were shocking. What was your reaction to Marshall stepping down?
Well, not a surprise given what has been reported in the case. I mean, I've known Greg Marshall for a lot of years. He was the head coach at Winthrop in South Carolina, not far from where I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so I've known him to be certainly a very passionate coach and one who has crossed the line with his temper from time to time, but didn't know the extent of this. So first and foremost, it's profoundly sad for the players and staff that had to deal with this unacceptable behavior. But it's also profoundly sad for a career as bright as Greg Marshall's to be thrown away essentially over his behavior. And it should be a lesson to younger coaches that the way things that were acceptable years ago, maybe the way you and I were coached, they're not acceptable now. They weren't acceptable then, but were accepted. They are not acceptable now. And if you're not willing to change with the times, you're going to find yourself in a bad spot.
Right, you won't be coaching, and you'll have a difficult situation like this one. Now, I want to talk about the NBA draft. We're roughly 24 hours away. You're going to be part of the coverage. So check this out. ESPN Analytics has developed a projection model to determine the likeliness each prospect selected in Wednesday's draft develops into these listed categories. A player selected in the top 5 according to our mock draft, Obi Toppin, ranks outside the top 20 according to these projections. So, Jay, how do you evaluate the 22-year-old?
Well, I think Obi Toppin is going to be a really good NBA player, and there are other players in the draft that you could argue, okay, I may take this player first because of their ability to play defense and their ability to offensively shoot the ball and do some different things, handle it. But Obi Toppin reminds me a lot of Amari Stoudemire, the way he plays. He is super athletic, plays above the rim, really runs the floor well, but it also in pick and pop situations can shoot from three-point range and NBA three, and shoots a very good percentage, just about 40% from three. So I think the question mark, Ryan, for him is how's he going to guard pick and rolls? Does he have the lateral movement?
Speed,
Can he switch off, and how valuable will he be at the defensive end? But I really think the Stoudemire comparison is a good one for him, except earlier on, he shoots the ball better than Stoudemire did.
Wow, any team would give anything to have an Amari Stoudemire on their team right now, especially at the top of the draft. We're looking forward to seeing you as a part of the NBA draft coverage tomorrow starting 7:30 Eastern on ESPN. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
And in the NBA, ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski reports that James Harden, the former league MVP, turned down an attempt by his current team, the Houston Rockets, to extend his deal by 2 years at $50 million a year, and that he's now focused on getting traded to the Brooklyn Nets. For more on that, let's bring in Stephen A. Smith. So, Stephen A., James Harden, the latest superstar to say, no, I want to be traded, and then name his team. Rafael Stone is the new GM of the Houston Rockets after Daryl Morey left. So welcome to Houston, Mr. Stone. What should he do with the face of the franchise who says he wants out?
Move him. Why would you pay $50 million to somebody that doesn't want to be there? Excuse me, if he wants out, get rid of him, but make sure you get something close to equitable compensation. That would mean at least a couple of star players or very good players approaching stardom, along with multiple draft picks. That's what you need to do. And if you're Harden, let's not speak about him with cynicism in any way, Sage Steele. The man is in the midst of a contract that's paying him nearly $40 million a year. He's being offered an extension on top of that at $50 million per year. 2 years, an additional $103 million, and said to hell with the money while living in a state where you don't get to pay state income taxes. That would be the state of Texas. Okay, the man said, no, I don't want the money. So if ever there was a moment when a guy said, I'm tired of coming up short, that I want the chip, I want a legitimate shot at a championship, he's clearly making that statement by taking the position that he's taking. Let's applaud James Harden for caring that much and not going for the money, because I can give you a whole bunch of names that would have said to hell with that.
Yeah.
Give me that money.
Yeah, I get that. And by the way, so you say Houston, fine, get rid of him, just get a lot for him. He says, I want to go to Brooklyn. So if you're in charge of the Brooklyn Nets, Stephen A., how much do you give Houston to bring in a guy like James Harden? Is that worth it?
Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, and 3 first-round picks. 3 future first-round picks and those 2 players. Because if you're the Houston Rockets, let's face reality. You had your shot at the crown over the last 5 years. The Golden State Warriors primarily stood in your path. We understand that. That time has come and gone.
Yeah.
LeBron and AD own the championship now. The Clippers are still coming. The Warriors are coming back with the greatest shooting backcourt known to man in Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Dallas, where Luka's going to be there. Kristaps Porzingis, once he gets there, he's going to help that cause. And oh, by the way, now you got CP3 along with Devin Booker in the Western Conference. Although I don't consider them to be a top 4 team, they're going to make some noise. You're Houston. Your time was there. You missed it.
Yep.
Now you got to retool. Draft picks and a couple of solid players that could be stars someday. Get them.
We will see if James Harden gets his way, though, and gets to go to Brooklyn. All right, it's Tuesday, so Stephen A. Smith, remind the people what time it is.
Oh, you know what time it is.
I
Is
just
my
can't
man
say
Ryan
it.
there with you doing that great job that he's doing? Is he there too?
Thank you,
no,
sir.
you did it. That's what time it is. That's what the time is for. Oh, no, you didn't. I got my top 5 list for this week. Let's go to number 5 on the list, please. Oh, no, you didn't. Look at Ronald Jones, the running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, averaging about 5 yards a carry this season. This would be a reason why, from the 2-yard line, he scampers. He's huffing and puffing like Pastor Spears, also known as Swagoo, also known as my man Marcus Spears, scampering down the sidelines, looking up at the scoreboard, being smart enough not to look back at the defender, looking straight ahead at that scoreboard while he continues trucking along and high-stepping. Oh, no, you did it, Ronald Jones. Do that to the Carolina Panthers. Oh, no, you did it. Let's go to number 4 on the list, please. You know where I'm going. It's the Masters, the reigning champion with the green jacket. Tiger Woods had 5 going for 6. What happens here? The 12th hole, final round. Oh, no, you did it. Knock it into the water, Tiger Woods. No, you did it. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That wasn't the only time he did it. Here he goes again. Another shot that descends back and backs up into the water. No, you didn't do it again, Tiger Woods. Oh, no, you didn't do it again. Let's go there. Let's just call it what it is. Tiger Woods, he's not finished. He's going again. Another shot. 3 times he did it. Let's go to the next one on the list. Here he is. Miles Jack. Look at this right here. Are you checking out the flop, ladies and gentlemen? No wonder the Jacksonville Jaguars are 1-8. Not only can you not play football, you can't act either. Oh, no, you didn't try to get away with that flop, that active performance that would have put Vlade Divac to shame. Miles Jack, go to Vlade Divac and get some lessons, please. At least he didn't get caught. How obvious that was. No, you didn't do that, Miles Jack. Don't know you didn't. Let's go to number 2 on the list. Keelan Cole, another member of the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're 1-8 on the season. Okay, not only are they 1-8 on the season, but they're 12-29 over the last 2.5 seasons. This ain't a reason why. Look at this brother Keelan Cole right here. Scamper down the side. Look at that move he put on that punter. Oh, no, you didn't try to make a tackle, you punter. Oh, no, you didn't. I'm going to spare you for your name. Stay off the field. Kick the ball and move the hell out the way. You got no business trying to tackle anybody. No, you didn't get schooled like that, my brother. Oh, no, you didn't. Keelan Cole, way to go, my man. Last but not least, number 1 on the list. Y'all know the play. Look at this man right here, Kyler Murray. Juke defenders. Juke oncoming rushes. Throws it up at D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins, acting like he's dunking, like he got lessons from LeBron James or somebody. Goes up over not 1, not 2, but 3 different dudes. Boxed out Mekhi Hyde in the process, along with 2 other defenders coming his way. Jumped over all 3 of them and snatched in the game-winning touchdown with 2 seconds left on the clock. Oh, no, you didn't. DeAndre Hopkins put on a show like that like you playing basketball. Oh, no, you didn't.
Stephen A.
That's my list.
I'm so proud of you. Ryan, a week ago, he was talking about the Chargers coach that had the shorts, the dirty shorts around for a mask, and he said, I don't think they were clean shorts. So I'm proud of you for keeping it clean.
Well, they weren't clean shorts.
How do you know?
They probably weren't clean shorts. He's gonna excuse me. If you put shorts around your mouth, you're gonna have bad breath. All the detergent in the world can't help that. We all know that.
Thank you. It's my fault for going back there, isn't it?
Coming up in 7.